Welcome back to another scintillating episode. No, they're scintillated, bro. Scintillating.
This one definitely will be.
Yeah, scintillating episode of Birds of a Feather. My name is Stephen, and his name is Chinoy. And today we will be talking about meeting the parents. Yes, meeting
the top topic.
A top topic.
Top topic.
So we'll be diving into that without
and all that entails.
Yeah, without further ado. So when it comes to meeting the parents, Mr.
Yes, sir.
Do you have a time frame that you're like, all right, we've hit this time frame? Is there a time milestone for you? Tell us. Give us your take.
That a time
to
frame
me,
for me?
Yeah, for you to introduce them to your parents.
Oh. No.
Whenever I was clever.
First of all, my mother said she don't want to meet nobody else.
Yeah.
Until I go marry them.
She want to meet them at the wedding?
All right.
Your mother is sick of your antics, bro.
I am all right. Mega get that out of the way.
Yeah.
She said that many years ago.
Yeah.
However, I feel like it has stuck in my mind. She probably said that when I was like
25. Yeah.
Yeah, she probably said I was 25, but it's stuck in my mind that until I find the person who
never
be the person in my life, I'm not gonna meet my mother.
Yeah.
No, since she said that, I did introduce her to one person.
Yeah.
And that never worked out.
Yeah.
So now it compounded.
She's like only introduced at the wedding.
12 years a slave.
The man say at the wedding.
Be at the wedding, sir.
Yeah.
At the wedding. They're gonna send a postcard like, hey, this is happening. Come through.
Yeah.
You don't know, but it's happening. Realistically, I know I was joking about it, but realistically, I think if something is going very well after 8 months, I think a dinner introduction could work. Should work.
Yeah.
That's what I think. What about yourself? Do you have a time limit?
Good question. You know what? So it depends. Because
has any of your girlfriends ever met your parents?
Yeah, most of them have. There's only one that hasn't.
Nice. Okay.
There's only one that hasn't. But in my situation, it's a little bit more challenging.
Yeah.
Because like my mom lives in a different country, right? My mother lives in Jamaica. So no, it's a whole thing that has to be done. Right? A whole thing that's like, we're going to Jamaica, and you know what I mean. So it's like,
that's at its own layer.
Yeah, that's at its own thing.
But no, it's a day trip.
It's a whole thing.
Yeah.
So with that in mind, my threshold is longer than yours. Because for me, around 8 months, like based on the trajectory of previous relationships that I've had, like my relationships start to get tested around 8 months. Around 8 months is when we're like, all right, let's see.
But that's why I'm gonna say if everything is going good,
8 months, Mega say a year. Come on, get past that 8 months thing, or a little bit over a year. We want to get past that 8 months thing, and then when we do the projection, we can say, all right, we're not gonna break up in 6 months.
Yeah,
I mean, barring like a world-ending event. Yeah. We'd have to reach to a year, and then when we go some looking at the crystal ball. Look down the line.
Sword of omens.
Yeah. The sword of omens. Give me sight.
Beyond sight.
Right? When we look into the sword of omens, I don't see us breaking up anytime soon. Then it's
you know what's crazy? You mentioned you wouldn't want them to meet your parents and then shortly after you break up.
Yeah.
That has happened to me.
Yeah?
Oh yeah.
Shortly.
Oh, like a month and a half. Like right afterwards.
Yeah.
I am not sure if it had anything to do with it.
Yeah.
but it feels like it did.
Yeah.
You understand? It feels that way.
Damn.
So, what else? Are there any other factors that you take into consideration before
outside of those time?
Outside of time.
Well, yeah. So kind of briefly touched on them. So for sure, it is like, all right, how likely? Because like I always have a temperature on how likely we are to break up.
Is that like a good idea?
I always have a
aren't you then putting that out into the universe?
No, well,
aren't you then creating that issue?
But I think so, because here's how I view it. I'm like, all right, I'm with somebody, and you know, when you start to be with a person, you can start to see the things that work for you and the things that don't work for you, right?
Yep.
So when you look at the things that don't work for you, you weigh that against the things that work for you, right?
Okay.
If there is a situation now where the things that don't work for you outweigh the things that work for you, then you're like, all right, are these things that can get better over time? Right. Yep. So you look at that and you're like, all right, some of these are things that can get better over time. So we'll do that. So then you address those and be like, all right, you're not gonna just come up and make a spreadsheet and be like, these are the things that are not working. You know what I mean? But like you start to bring it up and be like, you know, these are some of the things. And then if you see that those things are being worked on, or if it's something that they want to work on, first of all, and you do that, then you're like, okay, you know, and then you start to do it. But it's not like I'm out here with a spreadsheet and like bringing it up and checking, oh, we're at 8 months, so we should, you know what I mean? It's not that, but it's like,
but you have a log though.
Yeah. There's a thing in my mind where I'm like, if this continue, it's just not going to work, right? So I always have the pulse on that. So, but it's not like, oh, are we going to break up tomorrow or anything like that? But it's just like, yeah, my sister, this is not going to work. You know what I mean? And it's not going to work because of this specific reason.
Gotcha.
So if I don't have any of that, then that is a good indicator, and we keep
pushing through.
Right? Yeah. So that is so I think that is big. Yeah, that's the big one, because good thing is my mother is very like low key, and like she's not like, it's not like she's one of those polarizing people where you have to be like, oh, all of these things have to be in place before, you know what I mean? It's just like
she doesn't drop the black book.
Yeah.
Who gets to date my son?
Yeah, exactly. She's none of those. Yeah. Oh, interesting. And she's like not one of those that's gonna like overstep the boundary. And you know what I mean? So there's none of that. So that those are some of those. I think that's the biggest factor for me is do I like, is there a point to doing this if I know we're going to break up in a couple of months?
Yeah. Other factors. I think outside of time, I don't. Yeah, I think part of it also is like internal in my mind. They did, because like I say, literally that thing that my mother say, it's Robert.
Yeah.
You dig what I'm saying? I mean, no, she never mean it.
Yeah, it wasn't like a mandate.
Yeah. It wasn't like a blood pact where we cut each other, and she was like, she's like, blood and flesh of my flesh.
Yeah. Don't bring no more.
It wasn't that.
Yeah.
However, it and I guess now that I talk about it, it is like a burden on me. For that be the case. For the next person that my mother meet. It never be my wife or anything, but it never be like significant. Do
you have like a not necessarily a need, but do you have that thing where you're like, oh, I want to introduce this person to my mother? Like, is that a thing that's important for you? Like, if I'm not just talking like, let's say you're dating somebody and like, yeah, you like them and you care about their girlfriend, all of that stuff, but it is not like, oh my God, this is the number. No. Like, is that a thing? So why is it then a burden for you that the next, why is that in your mind then?
Because I think subliminally, that is the reason why I not think that. You dig? But think it is so stamped in my mind that is what hold me from thinking. Say, yo, more on a person with my mother.
Yeah.
Because every time I think of that, that's the first thing will come to my mind. And then I kind of just go, well, maybe this not gonna work. So why even do that? Isn't it? And then there is one more person.
Yeah.
Mother me. You go me and say,
still further away from her goal.
It literally that is I think that is something where we may have to work on. You know what I mean? As me say, I don't think I would more soon make somebody move in with me.
You
get what I say? Like, and you see you say if that is something I think about, if with me mother, I think about making somebody move in with me.
Before.
You dig what I say? Before that to cross my mind. I would say, yo, we'll make she move in with me. You know what I mean? But it never crossed my mind to be like, yo. Yeah, make you meet my mother. That's like me.
Because it just put more pressure upon the situation.
Exactly. Exactly. To me, this is, moving in with me has it only have to do with me.
Not include the wider family.
It only have to do whatever happen in my space. That's my space. But whenever I bring somebody in a like the situation with my mother, it now becomes it affect not just me, but it affect my mother. Even though
it probably
really,
not.
It really not bigger. It's just my mother said something. Me put more to it because of how I say than it really is. And since then, as I say, she said that quite a few years ago. And since then, only one person. And how she even meet that person wasn't even me. Wasn't even me.
So how that work?
Okay, I will tell you.
Them just show up in your yard like me. I can meet your mother.
No, bro. So what she do was, it was my birthday, and she had do a surprise dinner for me. So she go on, like, at the time she go to Facebook, link my friend, and then tell my friend to invite my mother.
No, I feel like that. Out of bounds.
Well, my mother never thinks so.
Oh, you didn't feel about that? Oh, you did feel about it? You feel like that in out of bounds?
No, because you know what's funny? Again, I just feel like because I never mean it.
No, dog. Me personally feel like that out of bounds because for me, if somebody do that to me, would I be like, all right, hold on. Whenever, unless I'm gonna know the details, maybe you did discuss meeting parents, all of that.
Nope.
But no, dog. For me, that would be a red flag because I'd be like, we haven't spoken about meeting parents. Right? We haven't spoken about that. You don't know how I feel about you meeting my parents. Right? But you took it on yourself to create a situation where you have to meet my mother. No. No. And why you do a surprise dinner with my mother? That's nice. Like, why you do a surprise dinner with my mother? Like, do a surprise dinner with my friend.
It wasn't just my mother. It was friends and my mother.
Yeah, but that's even worse.
So what she do is she invite a couple of my friends, and then she invite my mother. My mother come. And honestly, me never even feel nothing because after that she never meet her again.
Yes. No, I
like say them become besties.
Sir, I would not.
I thought it was. I think the reason why I brush over it so much was because it was my birthday and it was a dinner. If it was like me just show up to a date, that me a backside down.
So hold on there.
Backside down meaning figurative. So get myself.
Oh yeah, that we more on dive.
Figuratively, a figurative box though.
Yeah, more
is
dive into this a little bit more. So hold on.
Okay.
So the friends that she invited, right? Yeah, so the friends because probably this a piece now. The friends that she invited, did she know these friends?
The what?
Did she know them before?
Yes.
Okay. Oh, so she didn't just like go through Facebook.
No, she never just go through Facebook and no.
Okay. But I still think the mother.
Yeah, but no.
I still think that's flagrant. Flagrant as hell. That I like. Yeah, boy, I don't even know what that is like, but that wouldn't work for me at all.
Yeah.
Mother,
Yeah.
why is she? What? Whenever I talk about this. All right, so flipping gears. Also, do you have a time requirement for you to meet their parents? Like, suppose they date for 3 months and they're like, I wanted to meet my mom. How do you feel about that?
I don't think it's enough. I think my timeline should be their timeline.
Nice. 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 I think the world should revolve around.
Yes. No. I think because what it is, and I could be wrong, and most likely I'm wrong.
Yeah.
But I think with the law of reciprocity, is that the word?
Reciprocity, no, sir. Reciprocity. No need not even know the word to us.
Get him.
Yeah,
that word.
Yeah, that word there.
I feel like the expectation is you meet my parent.
Yeah.
I have to meet your parent. And as I said, it might be wrong.
Yeah.
I definitely could be wrong.
Yeah.
But I feel like if after 3 months they're like, yeah, I want you to meet my parents. And I'm like, okay. Then the expectation is soon after.
Yeah.
I should be meeting your parents. And that is not what I think.
Yeah.
Because I think each situation is different. I think if you feel like I should meet the parents after 3 months, then go ahead. But it doesn't mean anything differently. If I don't think you should meet mine after 3 months.
Yeah. So what is your so basically you don't have a problem with meeting somebody parent after 3 months?
No, I do.
You
because
do?
then I feel like the expectation would be.
Yeah, but let's say there was no expectation. Would you have a problem?
No.
So you don't have a problem with the idea. You have a problem with it being used as a manipulation.
With the optics is what we have a problem.
Yeah.
Optics.
Gotcha.
So the optics is, 3 months, I'm so in love with you.
Yeah.
Meet my parents. And then it's like, am I gonna meet your parents? Not yet. Well, you don't love me then.
Yeah.
Love you more than you love like that. That is
like,
optics.
But feel like you definitely I put a whole heap things. What should I say?
Oh my God.
Because it could be a situation where for her
brain is churning.
Yeah.
The brain is churning.
Where for her meeting the parents is not a big deal. You know what I mean?
Like my parents meet everybody.
Yeah. So it's not a big deal. Yeah, I'm of the same mind to an extent where it's just like, yeah, that's your business. Whenever you want to meet your parents, I'm down. You know what I mean? Let's go. But if it's a situation where you're using it as a tool, as a bargaining chip, as a tool to get what you want, then that is manipulation. And we
ain't about that.
Yeah, we're not about that manipulation. The worst thing you can do is make me feel like I'm being manipulated because it's not going to end well for anybody. Not going well for anybody. So but if it's just like a genuine like, I'm going up to the cottage this weekend, my mom's gonna be there. Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess it also depends on what is meat, right? Is it we're going to sit down and have interrogation? We're gonna get waterboarded. Like, or is it kind of just like we'll pass through? You know what I mean? Sugar Daddy, say hi, or my parents are gonna be there, say hi, and then we don't keep it light. You know what I'm saying? It's very evasive. Then I think that is a problem.
Yeah,
isn't it? Because I don't see that's the next thing. Like I don't have a problem if let's say my grandma house, I make a pick up something, right? And then the person is like, I need to use the bathroom. Like, shall I go meet my mother? You know,
they'll be like, do you need to use the bathroom or are you like, interesting. You didn't want to use the bathroom.
All this time, you didn't want to use the bathroom.
I know as a reacher, this is a perfect opportunity to use the bathroom.
Yeah. No.
Yeah,
You're right.
Yeah.
I take it back.
it back.
Yeah. Never happened.
Yeah. Like, interesting. Interesting choice. We'll use the Starbucks down the road. No, wouldn't do that. But if I had reason to suspect that's why she was doing it, again, it would piss me off because again, it would be manipulation.
It would be manipulation,
right? So that would be But if it's just an honest thing, then just like, all right, whatever. All
right, let me ask you this thing. Has there been a situation where you have introduced someone to your parents, or that person has introduced you to their parents, and there was either parent never approved?
No, I have not that. I have not that. Like my mother, right. My mother don't like you. Like we need to reevaluate what's going on. Because my mother, my mother does not go. My mother don't have like, you know what I mean? Like she's cool with everybody. You know what I mean? She might not be like best friends with everybody out there, but she has never come out to me about any of my friends, anybody that she's met and be like, I don't like this person. You know what I mean? But she's not like she come out and be like, oh my God, this person's the best either. It's just like she just might not listen. She's just very even keel. Just like, all right, cool, this is a person.
This is happening.
Yeah. But if she were to come to me and be like, you know what, Steve? Something is off here. But I'd be like, wait. What? I'd be like, wait, what? What do you see? Come, no, we talk more about this. What do you see? What happened? What happened? We'd have to look into it. Like, more to make it like be the end all thing, but would have to take a second look. Would have to definitely take a second look for sure.
Yeah.
For sure. On the flip side, I haven't, to my knowledge, right? There might have been some things going on behind the scenes, I don't know. But to my knowledge, I have not met anyone's parents that weren't a fan.
I mean, look at you, bro.
You know what I mean? What's not to like? What's not to like? Yeah.
It's a bit different for me.
Is it on both sides?
Yes, it's a bit different for me.
Well, you're a little more polarizing.
Yeah. But you know what it is though? My mother isn't polarizing because she polarizing because she don't say much.
Yeah.
And how she look.
Yeah.
If you let her tell it, if you let her tell it, she not do nothing wrong.
Yeah. No, well, your mother is a sweetheart. Right. Your mother is
absolutely.
Your mother is
absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
First impressions, however.
Yeah, exactly. There's not one girlfriend.
Yeah.
Who meet my mother, who never thinks that my mother hate them.
Yeah.
And then you know what's funny? Because my mother don't have no say in who me talk to. You dig what me I say? However, the people them who me think she would have not like are the ones that she like.
Oh, interesting.
So and I'm going to go back to a video that we did before where I spoke about someone who spit on me.
Yeah. Spat upon.
Huh?
Where you were spat upon.
Where I was spat upon.
Yeah.
She like that girl. I mean, she also never knows that she spit on me.
Oh, okay. But one of them that was coming and say, was that the reason? Like, yeah.
No. Yeah. No, she asked about that girl. Like, not recently, but even like years after me and that girl break up. She asked, oh, that girl. I said, but you mean nicer people? I never remember feeling it. But you remember she? Don't ask me how.
Yeah.
But in that instance, whatever my mother say, I'll take it into consideration. But usually it's too late.
Yeah.
By the time I meet my mother, I'm in too deep, bro.
Yeah.
I'm in too deep. And on the flip side, I have never actually met any parents that didn't like me. However, I was told
that they didn't like the idea of you.
That they didn't like the idea of you.
Yes.
Yes, and I'm sure everyone knows what that means.
Yeah.
I was told that the idea of me is a little bit unsettling.
Yes.
Yes. And I was still okay, which now that I think about it was mental. Absolutely mental. Because me did upon this whole, we'll fight it together. You know what I mean? No. Nah, bro. Mental, bro. Absolutely mental. Crazy thinking. So that was it. If they did not approve, and me should I say bye at that point, but I didn't. But yeah, look at God, it worked out.
Yeah. So all right. So here's a question for you. So we're gonna flip the two sides. So if let's say you are like you have your girlfriend, you meet your mother don't like her, you would still press on. Like if you took the second look and like, yes, we're good, you would still be like, I'm still good to go.
Yeah.
All right. And on the flip side, if you meet somebody whose their parents didn't
it would just depends on what my mother said, by the way.
Yeah.
I mean, if you are cheat with somebody, then that's
yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It just depends. Yeah.
But
now,
would
say I'm a straight shooter. Trajectory is my trajectory, not my mother.
Yeah. And then on the flip side of that, if there is like if you're dating somebody and their parents don't like you, and it's not a racially charged reason, right? They're just like, yeah, I'm really into Chinoy. Would you still like if she's like, yo, I'm in a business board, let's go? Would you still go?
And it's not racially charged?
Yeah, it's not racially charged.
Yeah, absolutely. I guess what we wouldn't stand for is disrespecting me.
Yeah.
Isn't it? Because at the end of the day, some people might not like some people. You dig what me I say? And whatever reason, that is just how that is. But I can't stand for disrespect. And vice versa. Like my mother or my parents now for like my girlfriend.
Yeah.
You dig? But them can't be disrespectful.
Yeah.
Why? Because them feel like them are disrespect me.
Yeah.
My choice.
Exactly.
Because at the end of the day, it is my choice. And my parents, me show them the things when me not agree with.
Yeah.
But it's not for me for disrespect. And it's not for me to say, oh, well, this shouldn't be the way it should. It is, or whatever. The only thing we can ask for is respect. I think that is
find out.
I think that is much more important than whatever else. The fact that whether or not you like the person or this side of it inconsequential. I think there just has to be a level of respect, whether it is from a girlfriend or between her parents and me. And if she can't stand up for me from the side of respect, then that don't make no sense.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? Because what are we doing? We're fighting a losing battle.
Yeah, for sure.
If we want to have any kind of relationship with either the parents, it doesn't have to be a situation where they have to like me.
Yeah, we don't have to be besties. Yeah, we don't have to be besties, but we're supposed to be able to sit down at a dinner table, isn't me? And we can have casual conversation. And when it's done, we leave.
We leave, and
we don't have to sit down and bond. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
But we need to be able to.
We don't have to go get manicures and pedicures.
Yeah. Would you actually? So this is another good question. Would you prefer to be like in a situation where like you are like that? Let's say this is a long-term relationship. You guys are together for years. You're planning to get married. All of these things, right? Would you prefer it to be like a situation where that's like a second set of parents to you? Or
absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely. And I've never been in a situation like that. I mean, also I haven't been in a relationship for years upon years.
Yeah.
But absolutely, would I want to be like, yo, pops?
Yeah.
Go drink 2 Guinness and and we can go to him for advice.
Yeah.
Like absolutely, would I want that. What about you?
No, that's definitely what would I want it set up the same way with
exactly.
You know
Exactly.
Yeah. What we wouldn't want. Yeah.
Go ahead.
No, what we wouldn't want is like my mother, as long as them not get involved in the relationship itself. You see me? Yeah. So would I want that boundary there where they're not like talking about me And then me not talk about
I
them.
do not talk about shit.
Exactly. Put them there. So that would have been.
I think the last thing I want to ask you is all right, let's say you're dating this person, they meet your mom, but you guys haven't been dating for that long. More and say that we're gonna stick to the 1 year date.
Yeah.
Like you say. Would you be comfortable with that person kind of like going shopping with your mom and you're getting like spa dates and stuff like that after like 1 year?
Yeah, so I guess that
when would be a suitable time for that?
Yeah, so I guess that depends. Because first of all, my mom is not like that. So
are the equivalent of that.
The equivalent of that. Like they must sit down and watch 90 Day Fiancé together or something. That. They're bonding.
They have a group chat.
Yeah. So for me, again, it all depends, right? If it's a situation, if it happens organically, I'm fine with it. Right? If it's a situation where like either of them is forcing it, then that's where it's a problem for me. You know what I mean? Like if it's a situation where it just happened organically, like, oh, they met and for some reason they really hit it off, right? And they're just like that. Or, we're over there. So let's use this example. Let's say I'm going to go home for 2 weeks. I'm going to bring this person, right? So they're there for 2 weeks with me and mommy and whatever. And then, over that time, they find out that they like a bunch of the same things, all of that. And, them sitting down and them do all of those things and they're bonding over that. Then they can continue to do that. But let's say no. Let's use a different scenario. I'm going to go home for 2 weeks. But I didn't stay at my mom's place. I stay at like an Airbnb or a hotel or whatever the thing is. I'm going to go visit, I'm going to go introduce them to my mom. And then after that, they're like, oh, you know what? Me and your mom should go shopping. I'm just like, when did that? You know what I mean? When? Why? Where's that coming from? Yeah, you guys didn't. Yeah, did you guys like create? There's no bond. Like you're forcing the bond.
Yeah.
Right. So that would be the problem for me. If it came up organically and they were just gallivanting, all right, by all means, go gallivant. But if it's like you're forcing it because you think it's what you should do, then we have a problem with that.
Yeah, I just I wouldn't say recently, but younger me, nah, bro.
No hanging out.
None of that. None of that. Don't have my mother number.
Yeah.
None of that.
None of that.
None of that, bro. If something happen, call police, call God, call somebody. But it won't be my mother. Yo, it will not be my mother.
Yeah.
So, but I've since matured.
You have matured
into the man you see.
Yeah.
Right?
Yes.
And I am completely fine.
Yeah, nice.
Yep.
Yeah, well, I think we've covered a full gamut.
I would agree.
I think we've in-depth analysis. So,
yeah. So can that take too long? Don't forget to like and subscribe and share this video with your friends. Everything.
And your parents as well. Yeah.
And leave a comment, continue the conversation in the comments. Let us know what you think about meeting the parents, whether it's a cool thing, how long you take to do that, or how long it is for you to meet your significant other's parents, and whether or not you have the number and speed that.
Yeah.
Until the next video, signing off.
Okay, bye.
Peace.